What is going on, guys? I am Lude, and today we are going to be messing around with the legendary chest challenge over here. Unfortunately for your boy, I did not get them out of the 4 magical chests that I had saved, and on top of that, I was not even able to play the Royal Ghost challenge, so I couldn't have unlocked it there either. Now today we are going to be messing around with it, hopefully trying to get some 12 wins, but if you do want a part 2, let me know down below. Okay, now before we go ahead and jump into the battle, I just want to showcase this deck. It's 3.4 elixir. This is the one that I am going to be playing with, and this deck's actually really good. I ended up getting my all-time high of 4123 because of it. So with that being said, I think it's going to be giving us some good luck. Anyways, gonna go ahead and jump into the first battle. Let's hope we can end up doing some good. We are going to be going up against McTavish over here, and we're just going to go ahead and start off with a... We're going to start off with a, yeah, we'll do Princess. I was hesitating between the Goblin Barrel or the Princess, but I guess we can go ahead and chip away with that. He goes straight in with some Elite Barbarians over here. I am going to pull them with the Skeleton Army. He's going to go ahead and send in arrows. I am going to pull them with the Goblin Gang this time. And as you can tell, I just kept bringing them in the middle. That way both towers can actually target onto the troops. Anyways, now that we got rid of his arrows and all, we're going to go ahead and send in a miner with the Goblin Barrel over here. He sends in his minion horde. I'm just going to go ahead and send in a zap for it as well. And as you can tell, he even sent in a rage. But guys, we're actually doing a crap ton of damage with those goblins and miner onto the tower. He hits us up with the oops over here. So this guy, I don't know, maybe he's pretty pissed, I don't know, but we still doing pretty good right now. So we're gonna go ahead and send in another Princess, because you can just keep on chipping and cycling with it because it's 3.4. He brings in his Prince over here, gonna drop down a Skeleton Army, and I'm just gonna leave that tower at 181 right now because you're gonna be able to target the other tower without having the King's Tower activated, so it's in your advantage. We're gonna actually send in a minion horde over here, take out the bomber and knight. Hopefully he doesn't send in arrows or something. It looks pretty good actually. There goes his arrows, so I'm happy that he sent it a little bit after. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and send in a Goblin Gang with the miner. We do have our Goblin Barrel in hand just in case if we need it for the future. But oh my god, archers are gonna be taken out. We are onto the tower, and guys, miner and the Goblin Gang is just too strong in my opinion. That's basically 2 towers at this point. We ended up crushing it, and it's not even overtime just yet. So as you can tell, this guy got screwed very, very easily, unless he's holding off on like a P.E.K.K.A. or something like that. But he comes in over here with his elite bards. I'm gonna have to drop down an Inferno tower. He brings in, as you can tell, his bomber. I'm gonna actually drop down a Skeleton Army over here. Now we can go ahead and wipe that out, and oh my god, I just completely feel bad for this guy. We're gonna actually go ahead and send in a Princess, that way we can, oh my god, never mind. I was actually gonna try to take it out, but dropping down a minion horde for the archers and the knight. He brings in his own minion horde. I'm actually gonna go ahead and send in a zap to take out the archers with the minion horde. He brings in once again the bomber. I'm actually gonna go ahead and send in, look at that, preemptive arrows, terrible play, sending in the miner to take out the rest of that tower, and we're gonna go ahead and focus on to the King's Tower as well. I'm actually gonna go ahead and drop down a Skeleton Army. He sends in a rage with the Prince, and unfortunately for this guy, he was not able to take off a tower. He brings in his archers and his knight. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down a Inferno tower. There's the bomber, and sends in preemptive arrows once again. I'm gonna hit this guy up with the good game, and that's about it. McTavish hits us up with the crying emote, and guys, we just crushed the game for that one. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one and hopefully do as good as we did in this battle. Okay, Pawn Post 77 is the next opponent. We are gonna, however, start off with just a Goblin Barrel, a lonesome one. Don't really want to show him that I have a miner just in case he has a pump or something like that, but he sends in a zap, and guys, just when people send in a zap on that, I feel really, really happy, just mainly because I can send in a Skeleton Army or a minion horde blindly and by itself and do some damage. But because he doesn't know the rest of my cards, that's why I feel happy. Anyways, he's gonna go ahead and bring in his knight and minions. We're gonna actually bring in a Princess to take that out, drop down a Skeleton Army over here to distract the knight, and as you can tell, we wipe that out very, very easily. Now, he does have a Fire Wizard, and I just don't like splash damage, to be honest. He can go ahead and wipe out like a Goblin Gang and a Minion Horde very, very easily with that. So I am going to have, oh my god, no. We're going to have to use a Minion Horde and a Goblin Gang. I actually could have just used a Goblin Gang by itself, but because I ended up sending the Minion Horde, I decided I might as well use it. I'm just going to leave the Fire Wizard on its own. We're going to go ahead and send in a Minor Goblin Barrel, and the reason being, he ended up wasting his Tornado and his Zap. So guys, look at this. Goblins once again are going to be doing a lot of damage, and if you haven't noticed, I have been sending my Goblin Barrel in front of my Miner, and that is on purpose. I always do that because people think it looks like it's going to go to the tower when in fact it's in front. So if they go ahead and send in preemptive arrows or even a Zap, you know, it's going to miss the Goblins. Anyways, that's just like a pro tip to do. I always do that, and it always works out in my favor as well. So he comes in with the Fire Wizard. Obviously, he's going to go ahead and clean up the mess over here. We do have our Inferno Tower for it. I'm really feeling he's going to be bringing... Okay, never mind. I was going to say Elite Barbarians, but he ended up bringing in a Hog Rider, so that's fine with me. We're going to be able to take that out. His Fire Wizard is going to take out our tower, and he's not even going to get off a single hit onto the tower as well. So as you can tell, that worked out fairly well in our favor. There goes his Elite Barbs. We're going to go ahead and bring in a Goblin Gang over here, drop down a Minion Horde, just in case if he sends in like a Zap or something. There's the Zap. So as you can tell, we're cleaning up the mess with the rest of the Minion Horde. Now we're going to also bring in a Princess. He sends in a Fireball. Princess is going to go ahead and clear that tower over there, and I hope he can go ahead and take it out before I take out that tower. Yes, okay, good. So now we have an advantage because of what I mentioned earlier. Gonna actually go ahead and bring in an Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, the Hog Rider did a lot of damage over there, but we're gonna send in, yeah, we're gonna do a Minor Goblin Gang and then get a Goblin Barrel going on the tower as well. That way we can go ahead and do a bunch of damage. So as you can tell, I spent that time on the tower mainly because I already know he's gonna zap the Goblin Gang rather than the goblins. That's something a lot of people do. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and drop down another Inferno Tower over here. We're gonna also be bringing in a Miner over here, send in a Zap over here, and guys, that is GG once again. I'm gonna hit this guy up with the good game, the well played, the good luck, and the thumbs up. As you can tell, this deck is absolutely crushing the game. It's working so far, and I just hope that we can keep on playing and getting a lot of wins with it. But anyways, I'm gonna play one more match just to wrap up the video, and if you guys do want me to make a part 2 for it, let me know down below. I can go ahead and continue and show you guys how many actual wins I get with the deck. So with that being said, let's collect this reward and actually hop on to the next battle. Alright, this is the last battle that we are going to be playing for this video, but we are going to be going up against Colino over here. We do have a Spectator. I am going to go ahead and drop down a Skeleton Army over here just to distract. Unfortunately, it was a tile to the left, so we couldn't distract all of the goblins, but that's still fine with me. He does have a bomber, so the bomber is obviously going to go ahead and clean up all of that mess over there. I am going to go ahead and drop down a Princess. Princess should do some work. I have to drop down a Goblin Gang to distract, and his bomber is going to be, no, not even actually getting to the tower. I forgot that I had the Princess up over there. He does have an Executioner. What does that mean? We're going to go ahead and send in a Minor Minion Horde, and okay, so we basically traded towers at this point. He got a tower, I got a tower. Yeah, we got to be very cautious about that, but as you can tell, we just traded. He sent in a Fireball actually over there, so basically he is in the lead, but we're gonna go ahead and send in a Goblin Barrel to wipe out that rest of the tower, and as you can tell, we got it right over there. Actually, I'm happy that happened. We have 10 hit points left. I'm really happy that happened, and like I said, you don't really want to take out that tower until you can go ahead and take out the other one or knock it down a little bit lower as well. Primary reason, again, is for the King's Tower not to be activated. And anyways, going in with a Goblin Gang over here, his Fire Wizard is going to be cleaning up that mess once again. Going to go ahead and drop down the Skeleton Army. This is a proper placement, as you can tell. It didn't even hit the tower at all, so that is exactly how you want to play it. He does have a Fire Wizard coming in. I hope he can send in something. Okay, good. Executioner is down. I didn't want that to happen. Gonna have to drop down a Princess over here. I am gonna send in a Zap, however, if I need to, for the Minion Horde that might be coming up. No. Okay, we're gonna send in an Inferno Tower over here. I'm gonna go ahead and send in a Minion Horde with my Miner. We're gonna have to send in the Miner in front. Now, I know he has a Fire Wizard, so he can go ahead and clean up the mess, but I'm gonna send in the Miner Minion Horde, drop down a Goblin Barrel. We do have our Zap just in case if we need to drop it down. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and send it. His Fire Wizard did go inbounds, and guys, look at the damage. As you can tell, it worked very, very well in our favor. Gonna go ahead and drop down a Skeleton Army over here. We are going to drop down a Princess as well, and his Executioner is inbounds once again. That's fine with me. Going to drop down an Inferno Tower over here to distract the Fire Wizard, and he goes in with a Fireball. I'm actually going to go ahead and send in a Lonesome Miner over there, get a skeleton or a Goblin Gang on top of the Executioner over here. He sends in a Goblin Gang over there. We're going to have to drop down a princess over here. We're also going to be dropping down a skeleton army. I do need to cycle to get my miner over here. We're going to get that and then send in a zap for the rest of it. So as you can tell, we ended up getting 2 towers, and for this guy, he did not actually get the tower at all. I'm actually going to go ahead and hold off just a little bit over here, and a couple seconds, send in the zap right about then. And we're also going to have to get in a princess and a goblin barrel as well. Can we get that in? There it is. Okay, it took a while. I was about to say, like, we're about to lose the tower, 397. But anyways, we ended up winning it. That is exactly 3 wins for you guys. Let me know down below if you guys want me to go ahead and continue the challenge. I will show you guys the deck once again. So here it is. It's 3.4 elixir, only 2 legendaries, the miner and the princess. If you don't have them, I apologize, but you can't really use the deck without them because they are the main cards. I mean, I guess you can use a knight for the miner, a princess. I wouldn't know what you could use, maybe fire spirits. But anyways, 3.4 elixir. Let me know down below if you do want a part 2. I can go ahead and make another one, but if you don't really care, obviously you can go ahead and dislike the video, comment down, I don't care, or whatever you want. But that is it, 3.4 elixir, 3 wins for you guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I am Lude. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and as always, stay positive. Peace.